conference, and now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They can't stop him. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game, but Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Toss play to the outside. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Air Force.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the toss play, runner moving left. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks into the clear. What a stiff arm. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Boy, toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Pulling offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's the toss play now, running left. He breaks free. Here he goes. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. Now they're running on the toss. Powers through.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Falcons looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Toss it to the back, running left. Makes a nice move there. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the back now goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down.
The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The back in motion now. First and goal, handoff.
Powering through a tackle. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36.
42, Spider.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
Breaks into the clear. First out and more. He's still running. He's in the clear.
Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
You got to love a toss play. And it's fun to watch when these polling linemen can get out in front and pick off defenders one by one. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up that field to run.
Okay.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Ready.
And the Falcons' offense is on the field now.
Igloo.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Okay, ready.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Lasso.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Falcons will have 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Falcons. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.